FBI is warning that drug cartels are now doing online scams. They say they're mostly targeting older Americans who have timeshares and have taken nearly $300 million already. The cartels will threaten victims with consequences to their finances, relationships, physical and emotional health. They say it's been so effective because they do heavy research on their victims before they reach out. Joining us now to talk more about this and piggyback on the warning from the FBI is Dennis Franks. He's a former FBI Super Advisory Special Agent, and he's a SpyX.com expert and president of ISGS, Investigative and Security Global Solutions, based in Texas. Welcome back, Dennis. I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to see you. Ooh, this scam. So the cartels have figured out a way to take advantage of people with timeshares. Tell us how this works.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that it's good to be with you, Marni. That cartels, I've always found them to be extremely resourceful. They will figure out ways to create income, to take advantage of opportunities. And this is a new one to me. I mean, it's very surprising. But they're just using call centers to call, timeshare owners, evidently timeshare owners in Mexico, and mostly elderly owners. And they're successful in scamming them and making them believe that they're either going to they want to buy their timeshares at a very high rate, and if the victim is willing to do that, then they'll ask for upfront fees, deposits, things of that nature. Other scam ways they're doing this is they're representing members of the government, saying that there are taxes due or things of that nature, and they will be arrested if they do not send money. It's just craft that they've perfected here over some time. And I think there are three cartels in particular that are doing this, that at least go the New Generation cartel, the Gulf cartel, and the Sinaloa cartel are doing this.
Yep, I've heard of each of them, and they're preying on vulnerable victims, the elderly, who oftentimes just fall victim to this so easily. It's just evil. How, Dennis, are the cartels getting their information to begin with? I mean, how are they connecting the dots and getting in touch with these people?
They are doing extensive research, not only on identifying, timeshare owners, but identifying the families themselves, finding out their age, some demographics, I believe. They're just doing all and out research. How they, find these to begin with, there must be some nexus with some organization that has a list of timeshare owners. And the other thing about this is that the tools, the people they're using to do this are probably call center operators who are being evidently forced to do this, because there have been about 30 bodies of timeshare or of call center workers found outside call centers over the last few years, found in bags. So it's just brutal, and it's tragic. And so they're doing extensive research to identify their victims, and then they're using call center experts, evidently, who were trained to do this in the first place.
Wow, I didn't realize that, the nefarious element of it, that they're actually calling from then like legitimate call centers because they take out the call center dispatcher.
Yeah, they're evidently that if the call center workers do not comply, then they meet their demise at some point.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's say somebody gets one of these calls, owner of a timeshare, and they recognize some red flags. There are scare tactics involved, right? They threaten their physical health, their family, their finances. What's the first step somebody should do if they get one of these calls and they are suspicious it's something fraudulent?
I would say this: to receive a call like this where they're making demands or offering unreasonable or too good to be true offers, then ignore it. Report it to the FBI. There's a site on the FBI website to report complaints. And it's scary though, because especially if you're getting a call saying that you're going to be arrested or there are going to be consequences if you don't provide this money. It's easy to succumb to that. But my advice is, if you get anything like this, it's not going to be legitimate.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.